Oi, eu sou a Lulu e hoje nós finalmente vamos fazer a história da Ilha da Serenidade aqui na minha conta Free to Play. Eu já fiz a história lá na minha conta principal, que é onde eu tava gravando os vídeos do evento para vocês. Faria mais sentido, né, gravar a história antes, mas eu queria priorizar os tutoriais para vocês, porque o vídeo da história é mais, como eu sempre digo, para deixar um registro aí no canal. Eu acho que ninguém precisa de tutorial para fazer as missões da história, né? Então eu acabei deixando a história por último, mas eu gosto de ter tudo registradinho aqui no canal, então resolvi gravar a história hoje. Não, eu não sei se eu já postei tutorial de todas as coisas, eu sei que ainda faltam algumas coisas do evento aí, mas se vocês estiverem sentindo falta de algum tutorial particularmente, me falem aí nos comentários que eu posso tentar fazer para vocês. Eu não vou fazer. A não ser que tenha muitas dúvidas, assim, eu não pretendo fazer tutorial do Mar das Estrelas, tá? O Book Milagroso. Porque eu acho que ele é bem fácil e eu acho que aquele meu Rios. Rios não, né? Shorts cobriu bem o que tem que fazer nele, assim, bem resumidamente. Se tiver muitas dúvidas, vocês deixem lá nos comentários desses shorts, que aí, se eu conseguir reunir bastante coisa assim que dê conteúdo para um vídeo, eu posso fazer o vídeo, mas eu realmente acho que não é necessário porque ele é bem simples, tá? Vamos lá, eu tô aqui no distrito abandonado, mas eu não vim para a área de pesca estelar porque começa aqui, né, a missão, e eu não queria que começasse a missão sem estar gravando. Essa historinha é meio longa, então com certeza vai dar mais de um vídeo dela. Eu pretendo fazer dois, mas se ficar longo demais pode até ser três. Vamos ver aí como é que vai ficar o tempo. Vou tentar não enrolar muito, não desviar muito, para não deixar maior ainda do que o necessário, tá? Desbloqueou as coisas agora. Essa conta estava tudo bloqueado ainda. E o que a gente vai fazer hoje é isso aqui, ó. Começando pelas missões do prólogo, né? Eu pretendo fazer o prólogo e o capítulo 1 hoje e o 2 e o 3 depois em um outro vídeo, mas vamos ver. Vai rolar
So
fazer desse
pretty.
jeito.
But why are there so many bubbles here?
Nikki, that PC over there is telling a story about bubbles. Let's go listen.
Eu acho muito estranho o Mombo falar isso aqui, que a gente não tá lá muito perto dessa paninha que tá contando história. Tipo, como que ele conseguiu ver daqui, sabe? Vai triggerar a missão. Deu pra matar o Greedy Pouch antes. Eu
Today,
acho que ficou
I'm
cheio
going
de
to tell you
moeda
a
na
story
cutscene.
from Once Upon a Time.
Oh, yay! I love stories written by Once Upon a Time.
Meu Deus,
Nay,
estragou a minha
Once Upon a
cutscene.
Time isn't the author's name. It's more like a common story opening.
Whenever Grandma said that, we'd all grab a stool and gather round, eager to listen.
Oh, a new listener. Welcome, welcome. The stories from our Twinkle Tales Club might not be as vibrant as Clown Nose Carson's, but
They are very, very romantic, just like the name, Twinkle Tales.
stars twinkle like punctuation on a fairy tale's pages. What a romantic name. Hello, everyone. I'm Nikki.
And I'm Momo. We can't wait to hear your story.
Hello, you two. We PCs were all born from clothes soaked with strong wishes. And my wish is to tell beautiful and nostalgic stories. Since we
Nossa, ela é
have
uma
some new
paninha
guests
muito
today,
inteirinha. Olha,
I'll
ela
tell
não
a
tem nenhum
story I've
remendo.
treasured for many, many years. Once upon a time, I had a very close friend. This friend was my most loyal listener and my exclusive accessories supplier. Whenever she went away, she'd always bring back all sorts of beautiful fabrics and trinkets for me. No matter how chaotic the world was, we always arranged fabric, planted thuddy squashes, and counted the stars in the night sky together. But one day, suddenly, she disappeared.
What? Why did she leave you, Miss Twinkle?
Because on that day, she was carried off by a bubble. Perhaps she had a very important mission, to find a way for all living creatures to be happy. She floated away on a soft bubble, flying and flying, far, far away. I heard her say, "Farewell. Farewell." Then I watched her land on a rainbow-colored island. It was a place without sorrow, where countless clear bubbles floated in the air. I call that place Serenity Island.
Huh? Is that a puppy PC?
Paninho filhote ficou estranho, né? Porque puppy é filhote de cachorrinho. E eles colocaram só filhote, aí parece que é um filhote de
Belle.
paninho.
Why is he in such a rush? Was he hurrying home?
That's weird. Nikki, it looked like he was staring right at you.
Is he trying to say something to me? Momo, let's follow him. At the very least, we need to return his bell.
Quero pegar minhas moedas. É, exatamente. Sino estranho. Um sino pequeno e delicado. Um sino deixado para trás pelo estranho paninho filhote. É pequeno e delicado, polido até brilhar. Quanto esquilinho que tem aqui.
Whew, you run way too fast.
Don't be afraid. You need some help?
He said, follow. What do you think it means?
Pra seguir ele, né? Não é meio óbvio?
Is it something to do with Serenity Island?
Wow, that's... is that a catapult seal?
It's rainbow colored. I think he's waiting for us. Does he want us to look at the seal?
Looks like the puppy PC wants the rainbow seal to take us somewhere.
A sky full of bubbles. A rainbow-colored lake.
It's just like the story Twinkle was telling us. I can't believe it really exists.
But where did that puppy PC go?
Looks like there's a village up ahead. Nikki, let's head over there and ask around. So many bubbles!
What a beautiful lake. And the sun is so warm. It
Gente, o
feels like all my
lago
worries and
com
fatigue
essa
just
cor de
melted away.
arco-íris não parece que tá poluído com óleo. Não consigo não pensar isso. Olha lá, eles falando pra gente que não dá pra usar o look de planar aqui. Triste demais.
What's our goal? To be bubble choir conductor. What do we need? Precision and rhythm. And how do we train? When catching bubbles, we must focus. That's not enough. Listen to me. Bubble bloom, flick of the wrist, catches them all. Conduct to the left, conduct to the right, and the wind will carry the tune. Just aim at the bubbles and conduct to win. Here, try those bubbles over there. Whoa, by the rainbow bubble bloom. Are you too?
Hello there. We're...
Eles vão perceber que a gente não é paninho. O que acontece se a gente fala que é paninho?
We're two PCs. I'm Woo Kaka Nikki, and this is Woo Meow Meow Momo.
Nikki, saying that, you'll just make them more nervous. I get it. A human stylist and a Momo. A living human? I've never seen one before. Fascinating. Humans have never
Ela
been
sabe
to
que o
Serenity
Momo é o
Island
Momo e
before.
não um gato.
This is as headline-worthy as the Bathing Bliss Festival being postponed. I should write this down now.
Bathing Bliss Festival? What's that?
It's the grandest festival on Serenity Island. It only happens when bubble blooms blossom. When they do, bubbles fill the sky, and PCs line up for a bath. The rainbow spring water washes away all our troubles and stains. There's a bathing contest for the village heads, and the bubble choir gives a special performance. Oh, Ash was just practicing for the choir conductor audition. We were helping him rehearse.
That sounds so fun. But didn't you just say the Bathing Bliss Festival was postponed?
Yeah. There's been a recent outbreak of dirty thread disease. To keep everyone safe, the village heads decided to postpone it. Dirty thread disease? Is that a PC sickness? It sounds dangerous. It's very dangerous. Infected PCs become dirty and grimy and they get hallucinations. Huh? Nikki, that puppy PC we saw.
Oh yeah. We saw a puppy PC outside. He had stains all over and was acting strangely. Have you seen him before?
Outside? But we can't leave this place. How could...
You can't leave?
A dirty puppy PC. Haven't seen one of those. All the infected PC cases in Silkville are being managed by Tara, the village head. Why not go ask her? She might know the puppy you're looking for. Actually, I need to report to Tara anyway. When I'm done gathering bubbles, I'll head to Silkville and meet you. See you there! Reporting in, Tara. Bubble collection was a success. The bubbles are silky and smooth. Perfect cleansing lotion ingredients.
Well done. Once this old PC retires, you youngsters are...
Come on, Tara. Quit messing around. You've been talking about retiring for years.
Hey, don't be cheeky bootsy. If you all didn't insist on nominating me every time, I'd have stepped down ages ago. A human! An actual human!
Nikki, Momo, you're here! This is Tara, head of Silkville and the most formidable scrubbing champ on all of Serenity Island.
Tara, nice to meet you.
Whoa, scrubbing champ? That sounds impressive.
Pião de esfregar.
That's right. Back in my prime, no one on Serenity Island could outscrub me. Any PC who entered my bathhouse couldn't leave until their fabric was spotless, their threads smooth, and their colors vibrant. How about this?
Esfregando
Why
muito, às
not
vezes
hand
não é bom
Momo
pro
over to
tecido,
me?
né? Mas
I'll
tudo
scrub his
bem.
front paws, then his back paws, his back, and his belly. Even his little toes and the tip of his tail will be spotless.
Ah, no thanks. I may not be a full cat, but I also really don't like baths. Tara, you're going to scare a
Como
guest
cascão.
like that. Besides, didn't I just tell you? They have something important to ask you.
Yes, you're right. Business first, then. Business. About that puppy PC you've been looking for, I haven't seen him. Normally, all the village's infected PCs are given rainbow spring water therapy, and there haven't been any puppies among them.
Huh? Could he be from that weird group? The ones who refuse to bathe after getting infected? The somethings.
Hey, quit talking nonsense, Bootsy!
Perguntar sobre os paninhos que não querem se banhar, perguntar sobre a terapia de álcool iridescente. Gente, o pimpolho aqui chamando minha atenção toda hora, faz barulhinho.
Huh? Isn't bathing a major tradition in Soakville? Why would they...
Well, some of those infected PCs have started experiencing hallucinations and causing a bit of a ruckus. It's nothing serious, don't worry.
That rainbow spring water therapy, is it specially made to cure dirty thread disease?
That's right. Centuries ago, there was a massive outbreak of dirty thread disease. Nearly every resident of Serenity Island fell ill. Thankfully, the Guardian saved us. He left behind 2 nuggets of wisdom, one of which was rainbow spring water therapy.
The Silver Gale's gift, the source of the rainbow. Serenity Spring cleanses all contaminants.
Back then, the legendary Serenity Spring flowed with rainbow spring water, curing everyone and restoring peace to Serenity Island.
What an amazing story. So, can we speak to the PCs undergoing therapy? Maybe they know that infected puppy PC.
They're still in therapy. Once their fabric is fully restored, I'll definitely let you meet them and ask your questions. Yes. Anyway, my esteemed guests, as the saying goes, even the busiest PC needs a good scrub, and even urgent matters require rest to complete. I've prepared a thuddy squash cabin just for you. Bootsy, you're in charge of showing our guests around Soakville and ensuring they get a proper rest at the
Como que ela
cabin.
preparou uma cabana pra gente se a gente acabou de chegar e ninguém sabia que a gente ia chegar?
You'll have a fun and relaxing time for sure.
Ah, eu vou pegar o pimpolho. Yay, diamantes. Preciso me recuperar de ter jogado do banner aqui nessa conta.
Everyone in Soakville lives in these thuddy squash
Nossa, agora que eu
cabins.
percebi. Espero que eu não estivesse
Just
falando
outside
muito
your
baixo
door,
antes.
sunbathe
Tô
and
muito
enjoy a
cansada
bubble
hoje.
bath. How about it? Sounds relaxing, right? Welcome to the Soakville Bathhouse, our favorite spot to relax and bathe. The bathhouse is run by Granny Bubbles. My friend Murmur works here too. Every time I see rainbow spring water, I think of the Guardian. According to the legend, the Guardian was a PC revered by all. He is brave and responsible. But after leaving behind those 2 nuggets of wisdom, no one knows where he went. Only some legends remain.
Eu sempre fico distraída por aqueles paninhos rodando que nem maluco ali, gente. Eles estão rodando muito rápido.
I almost forgot to show you. Look at the highest place in the distance. That's High Stone Tree. There's another village on top of High Stone Tree called Steamville.
Steamville? So there are 2 PC villages here.
That's right. I was supposed to take you up there to visit, but recently the path between Soakville and Steamville has had some issues. But it's alright. I'm sure the issues will be solved soon. Hey, Murmur! Over here!
Oopsie.
These are my new friends, Nikki the human and her companion Momo.
Hello there, Murmur. Hello.
Hang on.
É
How
muito
come you're not at
fofinha.
the Soapville bathhouse, Murmur?
I had some personal matters, so I took the afternoon off. But don't worry, I put the cleaning brushes in neat rows and filled the cleansing lotion bottles all the way to the top.
And you scrubbed every PC nice and clean?
Yes, I made sure everything was ready before I left, so I could take off from work for a bit.
Are you okay, Murmur? You're acting strange today.
It's just, I promised Granny Bubbles. I promised her I'd hurry back because the bathhouse has so many guests lately. It needs more rainbow spring water and more hard-working PCs. I'm sorry, Bootsy, Nikki, Momo. I've got to go now. I need to get back to the bathhouse to help Granny Bubbles. Bye. Bye-bye. Have fun.
What in the... Murmur's acting so weird today.
Does Murmur always act like that?
She's completely different. Murmur doesn't normally talk that much, but today she met two complete strangers, a human and a Momo, and said over 5 whole sentences.
Murmur's normally a quiet PC? That really is surprising.
Yeah, she acted more like her old self just now. She used to always be a bit shy, but was eager to help others. And when she was happy, she would chatter non-stop. But after that thing happened, Murmur has become more and more reserved.
And what was that?
Well, a long time ago, before the Bathing Bliss Festival, there was a cave-in at the Steamville Crystal Salt Cavern. Unfortunately, Murmur was there and got trapped. She was missing for several days.
Por isso que ela é
We're all
toda
so worried.
desfiadinha.
Luckily, she somehow made it back to the village on her own.
That's good. Thankfully everything turned out okay.
Yeah, but the experience left Murmur shaken. Afterward, she started talking about strange things. Everyone was a little put off. But I thought the strange things were fascinating, even if they were just hallucinations. I even asked if I could write them down, so I could turn them into a series of novels. But Murmur hasn't talked much since. Maybe she stopped because nobody believed her stories. After that, Murmur became less cheerful. She often went off alone to the Guardian statue, hugging a whistle and staring vacantly. Sometimes she spent all day doing it.
Seems like it had a big impact on her.
Yeah, but it's okay. Murmur was really talkative just now. Maybe that's a sign she's starting to feel herself again. After that incident, Murmur became very interested in all sorts of legends. Stories about the Guardian and humans. Maybe she was excited about seeing a living human for the first time. I'm going to compile the stories you've told me and the Guardian legends I've already collected. Then I'll give them to Murmur. I'm sure that'll make her happy.
Great idea. In that case, let me tell you more stories about humans.
Nossa, ficaram parados aí no meio do nada contando história. Achei um pouco aleatório, mas tá bom.
Here we are. This is the Thuddy Squash Cabin Terra prepared
Gente, é a
for
primeira
you.
vez que alguém dá um lugar pra Nikki descansar.
She's not big on managing village affairs, but when something needs doing, she's super efficient.
All right, Nikki. We get to stay in a Thuddy Squash cabin.
What a cozy cabin. Thank you, Bootsy, and thank you, Tara.
You're the most special guest Soakville has had in centuries. You can rest here or explore the village as much as you like. Just don't wander too far. Leaving the village might cause problems.
Huh? Is it dangerous outside Soakville?
Well, usually it's super peaceful, but the path leading to Steamville has been broken recently. And there's the dirty thread disease issue. Everyone just thinks it's best to stay cautious. Besides, Serenity Island hasn't always been so harmonious. A long time ago, during the Great Mending Era, there were a lot of injuries. Everyone had to work hard together to mend their terrifying wounds. Then came the dirty thread disease outbreak, which was truly awful. Without the Guardian's wisdom and the Silvergale's protection, I don't know how we would have gotten through it.
I didn't realize Serenity Island had such a tough past. This Guardian seems to be an extremely important PC.
Of course! According to the legend, he drove away a massive S-ling that attacked Serenity Island, divided land for the villages, and even hosted the very first Bathing Bliss Festival.
That sounds like one busy PC.
Each version of the legend tells the story a little differently. When I was helping Murmur collect the stories, it was a real headache. Regardless of the version, he's always praised for his courage, and all the stories end the same way. After leaving his wisdom, the Guardian just mysteriously vanishes forever.
Earlier, Terra mentioned the Guardian left 2 nuggets of wisdom. What was the other one?
Ahem. The Guardian said, "Never set foot upon the misty peak, nor stir the Silvergale from his sleep." So on Serenity Island, the Misty Peak is strictly off limits. No one's allowed up there. The elders say it's because the sacred Silvergale lives up there. But some of my friends are in the PC Adventure Club. They think it's because there's an
De
S-ling
aventura
that
dos
eats
paninhos.
PCs! Whoa! Did I scare you? Don't worry, it's just a legend.
Bom, ficou com medo, ele
I'm
nem é
gonna help move
paninho.
some bubble essence. That's a super important ingredient for the cleansing lotion. I'll also drop by the bathhouse to check on Murmur. You two get some rest.
Nikki, do you want to look around some more?
Momo, let's take a rest.
Realmente alguém dá um lugar pra gente descansar? É claro que eu vou usar.
You came to Serenity Island too.
Que
Hey,
leva vocês
your
até aí,
bell
né,
is
Nick?
still... Huh? Wait! Momo, wake up! That strange puppy PC is here. Let's check it out.
Yeah. Where's that puppy PC trying to lead us anyway?
He seems to know this place. He must be native to Serenity Island. But why have no other PCs seen him before?
Terra, here again?
Ah, Granny Bubbles. Until the heart of spring is restored, I can't scrub a single PC.
Those infected PCs you sent over are fine, but you're the one stressing every day. Your fabric has gone all rough. Come by the bathhouse sometime for a proper soak.
Ela tem olheiras.
Once I've sent all
verdade,
our
acho que é
infected
ruga, né,
PCs
já
to
que ela é
Steamville,
vulva.
I'll definitely swing by. I'll let Macy handle all the stress for me.
You stubborn PC. Worried about everyone, but still acting like you don't want the responsibility. Fine. I'm heading back to prepare for the Bathing Bliss Festival. Once you've sorted these issues, everyone will soak and scrub to their heart's content.
If only the Guardian was still here. Holy cleansing lotion! What? How are you here? I mean, what nice weather tonight.
Sorry, Terra. We weren't trying to eavesdrop. We just happened to be passing by. We overheard you talking about sending the infected PCs to Steamville. Did something happen?
I can't hide this for much longer. I might as well tell you. The thing is, the Rainbow Spring therapy completely failed.
What?
Granny Bubbles and I just can't work out why the therapy that saved Serenity Island before is completely useless now. We scrubbed and scrubbed the infected PCs in Rainbow Spring water. I even used my best scrubbing techniques, but the contamination won't budge, not even a little. I have no choice but to send them to Steamville to try their crystal salt baths. It's made from a super concentrated crystallized essence of Rainbow Spring water. It just might work.
But the path to Steamville is cut off.
Yes, like a threadbare cloth scrubbed once too hard, a single tear is all it takes. Earlier, when you asked to talk to the infected PCs, I turned you down because I didn't want you to find out that the therapy wasn't working. I'm sorry for deceiving you.
We get it. You were only trying to avoid causing panic. What matters is the repair and getting the infected to Steamville.
We can help.
Ah, such a kind human and noble Momo. But the heart of spring's buds have
chamou o
been
Momo de
tainted with
Momo em
dark
vez de gato.
essence. We haven't even found the contamination source, let alone figured out how to purify it.
Purify? That's what Nikki does best.
I have a
Patinha.
purification ability. Let me try.
Oh, honored guests! You're truly more valuable than aged cleansing lotion and bubbles. If you can resolve this issue, anything that Soapville can possibly offer is yours. I'll give you my title of scrubbing champ.
That's the most valuable thing here?
Such an important title shouldn't be given away so lightly. Don't worry. I, the purifying champ, will definitely solve this contamination problem. Speaking of which, we do have a small request. We ran into that puppy PC again earlier. Have you seen him anywhere?
Huh? Oh, no, I haven't. I asked the infected PCs for you earlier, and they also said they hadn't seen him. Wherever that puppy came from, it's even harder to figure out than my secret 18 scrubbing techniques.
So strange. But the most important thing now is resolving this Heart of Spring issue.
I'm counting on you. When morning arrives, I'll have Bootsy show you around. Hopefully, we can get this all sorted out.
Mas a Bootsy já não mostrou as coisas pra gente? Tô confusa. A gente completou uma parte? A gente completou uma parte. Então, o plano é completar essa daqui. Que é o capítulo 1. E aí depois os outros dois ficam pra próximo. Que apagasse a bolinha vermelha pra quando acender eu saber que é isso, né? Um livrinho aqui, vamos. Tem como perder uma loção dessas? Quando as flora-bolhas florescem, a inspiração da Lulu para criar também ganha vida. Com o Festival Beleza da Limpeza chegando, preparamos uma seleção especial de loções de limpeza que você não pode perder. Primeiro, temos o clássico de confiança. A única e inigualável loção de limpeza oficial da Lulu. Desde que a doença da linha suja desapareceu, essa loção tem protegido nossa saúde. Seu aroma único e reconfortante é um verdadeiro refúgio para os momentos de nostalgia. Avaliação do cliente. É curioso, mas algo nessa loção me faz sentir pequeno e protegido, como se transformasse em um abraço materno. Mesmo que eu não me lembre bem dela. Sem dúvida, um produto que vale a pena sempre ter. A seguir, a icônica loção de limpeza 8 em 1, agora com um super desconto. A Lulu está reformulando completamente a loção de limpeza 8 em 1, e a nova versão será lançada em breve. Enquanto isso, a versão antiga está com um descontão. A oficina de fermentação garantiu o menor preço de todos os tempos, além de um cupom de cashback para usar na compra da nova loção de limpeza 8 em 1. Meu Deus, os paninhos fazem cashback. A avaliação do cliente, ótimo custo-benefício. É difícil encontrar algo tão potente e ao mesmo tempo suave o suficiente para os paninhos mais sensíveis. Nem preciso usar hidratante depois. A versão antiga já era ótima para paninhos preguiçosos como eu, então mal posso esperar pela nova. Por fim, apresentamos um lançamento exclusivo para o Festival da Beleza da Limpeza, a loção de limpeza iridescente. Com 7 camadas de cores e fragrâncias diferentes, ela se dissolve instantaneamente na água e se revela como um arco-íris, encantando a todos com suas cores vibrantes. Faça a pré-venda agora da loção de limpeza iridescente e seja um dos primeiros a experimentar essa novidade. Depoimento. Isso é incrível, uma loção de limpeza colorida como um arco-íris. Agora eu realmente posso ter um arco-íris no banho? Importante. Garanta produtos originais comprando na loja oficial da Lulu. Buscamos testadores de loções de limpeza. Inscreva-se agora. Viu, gente? Comprem na minha loja oficial, que não existe, mas comprem nela.
It's getting late. Bootsy probably needs some rest.
Uma coisa.
Let's come back after dawn.
Nikki, Momo, Tara told me everything. You can purify dark essence? That's incredible. It would be great if you could fix the heart of the spring. I can't wait to find Auntie Jasmine and the others.
Is that a friend of yours from the village on High Stone Tree? I think it's called...
I remember. It's called Steamville. Steamville and Soakville. I think I figured out the naming strategy. Maybe I'll rename my hometown and say I'm from Nickyville.
Whoa, what an amazing name. How about I include a character from Nickyville in my new novel? Someone with powerful purification skills and a super cool cat-like companion.
Nicópolis.
Bootsy, do you enjoy writing stories?
That's right. If you ask me what the best thing on Serenity Island is, I'd say it's stories and friends.
So, is your favorite thing sharing stories with your friends?
That's right. Every now and then, my friends and I get together at the Bubbly Tales Club to share all kinds of stories. We planned to meet in Steamville this time with Ash, Murmur, and the others. But then the Heart of the Spring issue came up and it got postponed.
It sounds like such a fun event. What's the story you're preparing?
Da-da-da-da! It's my latest masterpiece, The Monster Who Refused to Bathe, a tale about a PC that hates baths.
É o Momo.
What a scary name! A PC that hates baths. I feel like I've heard that before.
Because I said it before. Actually, I recently heard about a bunch of infected PCs that refuse to take Rainbow Spring therapy. They say all kinds of strange things. To avoid bathing, they formed a group and are hiding in the wilderness. Everyone thinks the dirty thread disease is causing them to hallucinate, making them act so oddly. People call them the rinse-free rebels. I've been wanting to ask Tara about them to gather more story material. You two were there last time, remember? But Tara keeps dodging my questions.
Casey's refusing to bathe. Oh. If the dirty thread disease keeps spreading, who knows how bad it could get. It might even become life-threatening.
Exactly. If we ever find them, we have to convince them to return.
Nikki, we should hurry up and purify the buds of the Heart of Spring.
Yeah, on it. Bootsy, do you know where the buds are?
The Heart of Spring buds are scattered across the wilderness. I'm not sure where they are exactly, but I do have two close friends who know everything about them.
Wow, you're really friends with everyone on Serenity Island.
When you're ready, come find me at the Water Quality Lab. I'll introduce you to them there.
Ah, eu não tava vendo. Eu não tava vendo a flechinha da missão. Queremos ou não queremos ser humilhados por essa bolha agora? Ó, nem fomos humilhados, tá tudo bem. Eu tinha visto... Eu não sei se eu falei no meu vídeo mostrando como customizar look de habilidade, mas teve gente que perguntou de onde era essa varinha. Ela é do look de habilidade do banner permanente, tá, gente? Do Poema de Cristal. Só tem essa varinha se você tiver aquele look.
Nikki,
Ué,
Momo, these are the water quality monitors of Soapville. Senior members of the PC Adventure Club and my good friends, Frank and Stan.
Hello.
Wow, we have
Frankenstein.
guests! A human, a big kitty, a human.
Aí, esses chamaram
Hello,
o Momo de
new
gato.
friends with so many impressive titles.
You look identical, but you give off completely different vibes.
Huh? We're different? How? I think we're pretty much the same. Aren't we alike, Stan? How are we different?
Frankly, messing around like this just won't stand.
Fine, fine. You never play with me. Nikki, you three will, right? I got lots of stuff from the Rainbow Spring. Scraps of cloth, buttons, patches, hair clips, and scraps of cloth.
Wait, why were there so many things at the spring?
And you said scraps of cloth twice.
All right, Frank.
Eu
Normally
nem
I'd
percebi.
totally play with you, but today we've got important things to do. Nikki wants to know where the contaminated buds are. She can help purify them.
Purify them? Great! It's spread to 4 places. By the Guardian statue, in the old ruins, the Bubble Bloom field, and the brewing workshop. The order doesn't matter, and neither does the severity.
Order? Severity?
Sorry. Since I became a water quality monitor, I've never encountered a problem this big. The buds are contaminated, the heart of spring is weak, and the paths are cut off.
The buds are on stone trees. Stone trees are tall. Taller than humans. Much, much taller.
What?
Oh, are you saying the buds are high up on the stone trees? PCs can float up, but it's hard for humans to reach them, right?
Exactly. The stone trees in the wilderness are much taller than those around Soapville. Even we PCs struggle to float up there.
If floating isn't an option, then...
Spring blooms. Spring blooms, of course. We can, whoosh, fly right up there with those.
I see. Follow me. There are many small spring blooms growing on the heart of spring's roots. When awakened, they shoot small water spouts, similar to those from the heart of spring itself. Master riding the spring bloom water spouts and you'll be able to reach higher places and move around the wilderness much easier.
Whoosh, plop.
That plop. It wouldn't happen to be the sound of us falling, would it?
Parece.
No wonder you're a senior explorer in the PC Adventure Club, Frank. You really know your way around the wilderness.
Thank you. Now that we know this, I'll be able to purify those buds in no time.
Be careful out there. Stay
Olha o
safe.
baú.
Nikki, have you figured...
Não, as pedrinhas do roxinho que eu tô guardando pro Silver Gale. Inclusive eu falei no vídeo da Coroa Milagre que eu conseguia fazer o Silver Gale antes de acabar essa rodada da Coroa Milagre, mas aí eu lembrei que tem as garrafinhas das diárias que eu nem comecei a pegar ainda, então não vai dar tempo.
Figured out how to use the spring blooms to get around?
Yeah, I can acquire a Spring Bloom Awakening outfit, and then use their water sprouts to reach the buds way up high.
The spring bloom awakening outfit is good to go! Now we can move around much more easily. Let's head to the first contaminated bud.
Ah, é, tinha um baú em algum lugar atrás da cutscene. Eu também preciso pegar esse aqui. Que onde era a cutscene aqui dentro? Não era esse, mas tem. Tem coisinhas pra ler. Uma carta não enviada. Caro amigo, fico feliz em saber que você aprecia um bom banho e tem suas próprias opiniões sobre o assunto. Mas em relação à sua carta e às opiniões sobre o jeito que banhamos por aqui, além de algumas ideias erradas sobre o estilo da nossa vila, acho que preciso corrigir e esclarecer alguns pontos. Primeiro, nossa chefe Terra, líder da vila de Charcópolis, não é nenhuma paninha preguiçosa. Ela cuida de tudo relacionado aos banhos, até das escovas de banho com muito carinho. Como chefe, ela nunca se esqueceu dos princípios que fundaram nossa vila e continua na linha de frente, esfregando os paninhos, honrando o título de campeã de esfregar. Graças à dedicação dela, em Charcópolis é sempre fresquinha e limpinha, como o orvalho da manhã. Não me surpreende que quem não conhece a Terra ache que ela só cuida do banho e deixa outras coisas de lado. Mas a verdade é que ela foca no que é mais importante, o banho. E deixa as outras tarefas nas mãos de paninhos escolhidos a dedo, para que todos possam se conectar e construir um futuro novo juntos. Sobre sua afirmação de que Encharcópolis é um lugar só para paninhos mais velhos se aposentarem e não para jovens buscarem seus sonhos, está bem equivocado. Existem inúmeras formas de crescer aqui. Ao contrário da sua vila, que foca na escavação, a gente prefere cuidar das nossas colheitas com água e nutrir tanto o corpo quanto a mente. Fique à vontade para nos visitar e tirar suas próprias conclusões. Você vai ver nossas flora-bolhas crescendo e como nossas técnicas de fabricação de loção estão cada vez mais avançadas. Se tiver sorte de experimentar a técnica de esfregar na terra, sua vida como paninho vai mudar tanto que você não vai querer voltar aos métodos de banho ásperos. Enviei com essa carta algumas amostras da nossa loção de limpeza. Fique à vontade para mostrar aos paninhos de Vapópolis, para que eles possam experimentar. Mesmo que por um breve momento, o encanto dos banhos de água. Claro, as flora-bolhas não crescem em solos áridos e salinos, por isso nem todos os paninhos podem desfrutar do luxo dos banhos de água. Mas ainda assim, adoraria saber sobre suas últimas experiências de banho. Podemos juntos limpar e crescer, pois essa é a bênção que o Roxinzento nos concedeu. Nos vemos no Festival da Beleza da Limpeza. Atenciosamente, Paninho de Encharcópolis. Quem assinaria desse jeito ao invés de colocar o próprio nome? Aqui tem mais um. Análise de qualidade da água do Lago Arco-Íris. Pureza, majoritariamente dentro do padrão. A água está límpida e cristalina. No entanto, uma anomalia foi detectada. Uma amostra colhida e arquivada. Amostra colhida por Stan Maior Alves. Rótulo da amostra. Fragmento de tecido roxo. Análise e supervisão. A amostra foi coletada na entrada de Encharcópolis. Um fragmento anormal de tecido roxo foi detectado na água. Após restaurá-lo, nota-se que sua composição é complexa e envolve técnicas de tecelagem sem igual. O material usado emite uma fragrância leve. Não condiz com nenhum dos tecidos costumeiramente utilizados em Encharcópolis ou Vapópolis. Até então, não foram detectados traços de essência das trevas. A origem da doença de contaminação não é mais detectável. A fonte do desastre pode ter sido algo tão pequeno quanto um único fio contaminado. Essa anomalia na fonte de água do Festival Beleza da Limpeza deve ser levada a sério. Nas próximas 2 semanas, o supervisor da qualidade Stan Maior Alves observará atentamente o local onde a amostra foi encontrada e coletará 3 amostras diariamente para garantir que a água não apresenta sinais de contaminação. Opiniões de manuseio. A pureza da amostra roxa é elegante e sua fragrância é leve e agradável. De acordo com Vovó Bolhas, é uma fragrância estranhamente familiar, mas ela não conseguiu descrever a origem. Pode ser uma relíquia de tempos muito antigos. Com base nos meus anos de experiência lavando tecidos, parece limpa e segura. Podemos descartar o alerta. Terra. Concordo, peço permissão para usar a amostra como um material adicional para o meu chapéu de aventura como supervisor de qualidade. Assim, mesmo que eu pesque pedras meladas e mal cheirosas cobertas de músculo ou tecido de limpeza por mais de séculos, ainda terei uma fragrância agradável para me confortar. Frank Brilhante. Gente, onde era a cutscene que tinha um baú aqui? Não achei o baú. Tem um bem aqui. Será que a gente tem que ir naquele primeiro? Eu vou aqui. Alguém falou que a ordem não fazia diferença. Tem que subir. Tô vendo se não tinha os orvalhos por aqui, mas parece que não.
This thing's so tough. Nikki, try hitting those little rocks on its body.
Gente, eu acho que eu vou encerrar esse vídeo aqui, viu? Porque eu ainda tenho que ir atrás de purificar os 3 negocinhos. E aí, tipo, eu acho melhor cortar agora, que não comecei a purificar nenhum ainda. E no próximo a gente vai purificando. Faz mais um pouco. Pode ser que precise ficar com 3 vídeos essa sequência. Eu achei que 2 seria suficiente, mas... Parece que a história é mais longa do que eu pensava, né? Quando eu fiz na minha conta principal, eu skipei pra não estragar a surpresa, né? E não parecia tão longa, mas aparentemente é. Não quero que o vídeo fique muito gigante, apesar que já tá bem grande, né? Então eu vou encerrar esse por aqui. E aí amanhã tem mais. Acho que amanhã eu vou postar um pouco mais tarde também, já que eu tô postando isso bem tarde. Eu falei lá no Twitter, mas vou repetir aqui que ontem e hoje foram dias muito loucos pra mim, assim, completamente fora da minha rotina, com umas coisas que não cabe falar aqui, mas enfim, por isso que eu tô postando esse vídeo tarde, porque eu, tipo, acabei de gravar ele e tô postando pra vocês. Então amanhã eu posto aí a próxima parte. Eu falei lá na aba da comunidade que eu ia fazer um vídeo domingo falando minhas opiniões sobre 1.5, mas eu acho que eu vou deixar esse vídeo pra segunda, porque eu esqueci que domingo é dia das mães. Eu não sei se eu vou ter tempo pra fazer. Amanhã eu tenho compromisso também, então provavelmente vai ficar pra segunda-feira, tá? E vale lembrar que a nossa agenda de vídeos voltou ao normal agora, então vai ter vídeo de segunda, quarta, sexta e sábado. Por isso que ontem não teve vídeo, apesar de eu ter feito um shorts. O shorts não tem data. Quando eu achar que tem alguma coisa relevante pra postar em formato de shorts, eu vou fazer. Então é isso, se você gostou desse vídeo, se está acompanhando a história aí comigo, deixa seu like no vídeo que me ajuda muito. Desculpa aí pela energia baixa hoje, mas eu tô muito cansada. E se inscreve no canal para mais dicas de gameplay de Infinity Nikki. A gente se vê no próximo vídeo então. Tchau, tchau!